protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen, and laundry appliances, and more. Call for your free quote today. Call in the next 5 minutes and get your first month free. 800-418-1754. 800-418-1754.
CBS Mornings, right here on WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, corrections officers are sick of dealing with staffing shortages across the state. We're beginning a new series to show you how their lives are being affected. Plus, we head to Baraga as officers picket to improve their working conditions. And over in Gladstone, law enforcement conducts an assailant drill to help prepare in the event of a school violence situation. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
And summer isn't quite over yet, but it's starting to feel like it. Air, tell me we'll have one more burst of summer, please.
Sure, why not? Yeah, it is definitely sweater weather, at least for me, the past couple of days. However, those temperatures are going to be spiking up, and that humidity is returning soon, so you might be crying about that in a few days. Temperatures tonight, though, it's going to be another chilly one. We'll see 40s for the most part, could see down to 35 or so. It's going to be the coldest inland, but I'll go over all of those details as well as chances of patchy fog in your full forecast.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Some members of the union representing Michigan Department of Corrections officers took to the picket line today. The issue of short staffing and mandatory overtime for Michigan correction officers was the focus of an informational picket this afternoon in Baraga. Officers on average are 30% short-staffed, which forces the prisons to either cancel activities or do so without enough manpower. State Representative Greg Markinen explains the dangers involved.
This issue is critical to the state of Michigan and to all the families of all these COs that are serving 3, 4, 5 mandated overtimes every week. The situation is not safe. They're not getting proper family time and rest. It makes for a dangerous situation in our prisons here in Baraga, Alger, Marquette, Kinross, and downstate as well.
The Correctional Officers Union will have such picket lines at facilities throughout the state to draw attention to the ongoing issue. And for years, officers have been forced to work regular overtime shifts, breaking labor rules. It's impacting family lives, work conditions, and overall quality of life. And tonight we're starting a new series, looking into the conditions being dealt with in UP prisons and the changes officers are saying can't come soon enough. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has more.
Long hours, short breaks, last-minute mandatory overtime shifts, volatile inmate interactions. Corrections officers at facilities in the UP say they've been dealing with severe staffing shortages for years.
Forced overtime just is so excessive, and it just isn't going away.
In July, the Marquette, Chippewa, and Baraga correctional facilities logged over 3,000 overtime shifts and 870 closed shifts, meaning a position that's required to properly run the facility went unattended over 800 times in just a month.
Unfortunately, it's been a long-standing issue that we've been struggling with for a number of years now.
The president of Michigan's corrections organization says this is an issue that predates COVID. He explains that the stress from staffing shortages has been building for around 7 years, leading officers to leave the field and creating worse shortages.
Most of us don't even remember what it's like to work just a normal 40-hour work week. It's been so long since you've been able to do that.
Tim Fleury works in the Alger facility in Munising. He explained that for them, it's now normal for many officers to be told they're working mandated overtime with little notice, causing them to miss out on sleep, family, and routine tasks like grocery shopping.
Your family is constantly asking you if you're being forced to work each day that you're going into work, and you don't even know, or you just assume you are. People are just tired. They're just overworked, exhausted, and they're just tired, and they don't feel like anyone is listening to them right now.
Staff in UP facilities have begun picketing to get the word out about the situations they've been dealing with, calling for action long-term and immediate to bring relief to officers that have been stretched too thin for too long. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
Tomorrow we'll have more from lawmakers who have gotten on board in working to find solutions for the major shortage of corrections officers in the state. And as we reported yesterday, Marquette County is welcoming a new undersheriff. Undersheriff Lowell Larson was appointed yesterday after serving in the department for over 20 years. In that time, Larson has served in the jail as a detective, as road patrol captain, and on search and rescue. Now he'll be assisting the sheriff with daily operations, helping organize budgeting, and interacting with the community. He says his years of experience in different departments will help him transition to his new role smoothly.
All those hats has given me a good cross-section of what the sheriff's office is from the ground level up. So I'm hoping with that experience it will be very fruitful and making my transition very easy.
It's not yet been announced who will be replacing Larson as road patrol captain, but we expect to hear who in the near future. Today, Gladstone Public Safety led a county-wide exercise to prepare first responders for an active threat in schools. Law enforcement agencies, paramedics, and other agencies conducted an active assailant drill at Gladstone High School. 2 officials acted as shooters and responders were dispatched from nearby. Each department did their part to neutralize the threat, tend to the injured victims, and get everyone else to safety at a reunification site off campus.
Gladstone has their own plan, state police have their own plan, the school has their own plan, but we've never really put that plan together to see where we're lacking, where we need to build our plan and eventually come up with a solid plan. So hopefully this is something that we can do from year to year to year at different schools.
WZMQ Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons will have more on the active assailant exercise on our 11 p.m. newscast. And your first warning weather forecast is coming up after the break, plus continuing our live coverage of the Democratic National Convention. Following President Biden's speech from last night, former President Obama is expected to speak. And later, Mike Ludlum will have your look at sports. We'll be right back.
You have people truly from different walks of life. They never would have met without Survivor. And you're starting to see this community build. This is Survivor 47.
Survivor has evolved. All these advantages, all these twists.
I'm radiating with anxiety. I'm just an odd person. And it'll be okay. You'll see. It's worse for me than it is for you.
The tribe has spoken.
A new season of Survivor begins Wednesday, September 18th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget, we're our...
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
WZMQ 19, CBS for the Upper Peninsula.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Shunk's big Labor Day recliner sale. Over 200 recliners in stock and everyone's on sale for this big event. We have a large selection of leather recliners, over 25 different styles to choose from. This leather rocker recliner is just $6.99 and you get a free blanket for those cold winter nights. Our selection of fabric recliners are even greater. All the latest styles, sizes, and colors are here, and the recliners start at just $2.79. And we have a large selection of power and power lift recliners for you to try. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now, award-winning WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with Air Stasic.
Can't get enough of these Great Lakes. Check out Lake Michigan in Manistee there, courtesy of our Zeem camera. Current temperatures in the 60s. We'll see those definitely drop down tonight. Yes, it is going to be chilly. You might need an extra quilt, especially if you're in this interior and the inland areas here away from the Great Lakes. That's where we're expecting those coldest temperatures. And something else to keep your eye on, of course, we've got that full super sturgeon moon. Something that's kind of unique is we have 4 supermoons in a row. So we'll see the harvest moon coming up in September, hunters in October, and then the beaver moon there in November. So if you're geeked about the sky, this is your time of the year. Tomorrow will be a little bit warmer than what we saw today, mostly 70s. Sunny conditions. Those winds are staying fairly calm, which is really good news, especially for that Wednesday night farmers market. I know sometimes we contend with those breezes, but we will see some clouds moving in around 6 p.m. But overall, we're expecting dry, clear conditions and those temperatures staying in the 70 range. And then looking ahead to Thursday, we're warming up a little bit more, my friends, 75 to around 85 degrees. And again, mostly sunny skies for Thursday, which is great news. But coming with that also, we do have some muggy conditions on that Thursday. It'll be fairly bearable. You can tolerate it for the most part. And then Friday, Saturday, we're going to continue on into those humid, muggy, sticky, icky conditions. That's what's happening. Some of you were begging for summer to come back. Here you go. Marquette Harborfest, that starts on Thursday going into Saturday. Looks like really good conditions for the fest. We could see some showers, very low chances, but it is a possibility on that Friday. And again, really nice temperatures, but make sure you've got water and you're prepared to take some breaks in the shade. And then humongous fungus festivals going on in Crystal Falls down in Iron County. Again, chances of showers, mostly cloudy skies for Friday, but we'll see those temperatures staying fairly tolerable. And then Saturday, we are definitely heating on up, mostly sunny skies, mostly clear for the night. Let's time out when those showers are starting to move in. We've got clear conditions for the most part as we make our way through Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe some clouds moving in on that Thursday evening. And then take a look at this. Keep your eye on this little pattern as it makes its way towards the south portions here in the morning. So it could be a wet commute there on that Friday morning, but overall we'll see that kind of disappear. Mostly cloudy skies for the early evening hours. And then just a reminder, yes, we do have fall on the way. It's only 33 days away until that autumnal equinox. That is a mouthful. 7-day outlook for Marquette. Chances of rain again coming on Friday, and then we should be drying up for a couple more days.
All right, thank you, Air. And our live coverage continues this evening at the 2024 Democratic National Convention. Major players in the Democratic Party will deliver primetime speeches in Chicago this evening. We head now to the convention floor where WZMQ 19 News correspondent, Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon joins us live. Brendan, what is the atmosphere like and who can we expect to hear from tonight?
Hey there, Kevin. That's right. Good evening. Well, if tonight is anything like last night, it will be loud and energetic. Now, you can see many people are starting to file in. We've been down here on the floor for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and it has gotten a lot more crowded. I'll give you a look just kind of my view right now, what we're looking at. People starting to really cycle in from outside, attendees, delegates, volunteers, you name it. A lot of folks are down here on the floor right now. I want to give a look up to the Michigan delegation. They're sort of up in the bleachers here, up in the left. Really nice view of the stage, actually, but tucked away up there is Michigan, next to Idaho, Wisconsin, Tennessee, and a few other states as well. Now, Kevin, as far as what we can expect to see tonight, of course, last night we saw President Biden really try to rally support around his Vice President Kamala Harris. Tonight it will be Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, the former president and former First Lady, who are going to be rallying support for Harris. Of course, the Obamas from Chicago, so really trying to cement everybody's energy here, everybody's support around Vice President Kamala Harris. We're also expected to hear from Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff, of course, the husband of Vice President Harris. We're also going to hear from congressional leaders, too, like Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer of New York. We're expecting to hear from Governor Gretchen Whitmer. That will probably be taking place here relatively soon. But Kevin, right now, I mean, we haven't really officially kicked things off here this evening yet as far as speeches go, but there are a lot of people starting to fill in, a lot of energy, a lot of noise. People have got their signs ready to go. I know a few people that we've been speaking with very, very excited to be here for an eventful night 2 of the 2024 Democratic National Convention. So Kevin, we are going to have a lot coming this evening. And WZMQ 19 News at 11 will be recapping all those speeches, of course, including from Governor Whitmer. But for now, reporting live on the convention floor for the 2024 Democratic National Convention, I'm Brendan Scanlon for WZMQ 19 News. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks very much, Brendan. We'll see you later tonight. Talking about HarborFest for your insights coming up after the break.
Get
an 11% rebate on all roofing and siding at Menards. Update your home with your choice of 13 timeless colors of pre-finished engineered wood siding. It's durable and includes a Sherwin-Williams machine-applied paint warranty that means no painting for years to come. Protect your home with Atlas shingles. They feature a limited lifetime and up to 130 miles per hour wind warranty. Get an 11% rebate on everything.
Save big money at Menards.
Some places talk about being local, but we actually are local. Our family started Superior Collision 18 years ago, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. No big company name, no outside investors. We are all Marquette, and we're going to stay that way. We are part of this community, and we are proud of the work we do. You can choose to go to a corporate body shop, or you can stay local and go to Superior Collision, Marquette's local hometown body shop.
25 years of fun, and you're invited. It's the silver anniversary of the Downtown Marquette Farmers Market. Come celebrate with us every Saturday morning at the Marquette Commons. From 9 to 1, you'll find a wide variety of local foods, produce, art, and so much more. Plus, the Wednesday night Farmers Market on the 100 block of West Washington Street is back from 5 to 8. For more information, visit mqtfarmersmarket.com. The Farmers Market is presented by the Marquette TDA and sponsored by Flagstar Bank and WZMQ 19.
Riverside Chrysler wants to know, what drives you?
The pursuit of adventure.
The support of family, friends, and community.
The thrill of the open road.
I love all the power.
Get up to $10,935 off select new Ram heavy-duty trucks, or $2,000 bonus cash plus no payments for 90 days on new Pacificas.
Come on down to Riverside Chrysler of Escanaba.
See for yourself what drives us.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
This weekend in Marquette, you have a chance to check out local and regional bands and a couple of classic rock cover bands down in Lower Harbor Park. It's the 40th year of HarborFest, a 3-day event beginning this Thursday. And joining us tonight is HarborFest co-chair Brian Lopak. Brian, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so just break it down for us. What can we look forward to?
Family, fun event down there. We have things for everybody down there. We got music on Thursday night, starting off with the Marquette Symphony of Strings. Friday, start off about 4:30 and go to 11. We got a Fleetwood Mac tribute band on Friday night. Saturday kicks off the NMU Marching Band about 1:30 and end the whole fest with Saturday night at Foreigner tribute band. So great bands. I know there's been a lot of excitement out there talking about it right now. So we're getting excited to have everybody down there.
Absolutely, for sure. And yes, lots of music going on. But let's talk about who this benefits as well. Who can you tell us, or what can you tell us?
Yeah, so any proceeds from the festival we collect, and then what we do in the springtime is we give out grants to nonprofit groups in the area. We've given out over $800,000 since 1984 when it was Seafood Fest back then. Now it's HarborFest. But we support the community. So when you come down there, you're not just coming to watch music or not just purchasing something. You're helping the community. You're helping better somebody else's lives, which it's one of our main focuses, and be a part of the community is one.
Sure, yeah. I mean, what kind of a difference, or how big of a difference do you say that this whole event makes for these, nonprofits that are being?
This is what's our club's main fundraiser. So it's, a little bit can go a long way these days, and a lot of groups are getting creative. So we typically, on average, give out about 25 to 30 grants per year, about 25 to 30,000 as well. So, and they come down there, they help us out. So it's a win-win both ways.
Sure. So what kind of crowds are you expecting this year?
Lots of people. I know the past few years we've had some tribute bands, and again, this year's excitement. And the weather looks phenomenal. We ordered some good weather, from your weather people, and they delivered for us here. So
Air always delivers.
She does. But again, there'll be inflatables for kids. There'll be food vendors. I think about 12 of them. So we're looking county fair type size here. Food vendors. The music all day. We'll have some clothing down there as well. So just and the group sale. They'll be having their beanbag toss tournament for their fundraiser as well. We invite them down to be part of this one community.
All right. And is it I know obviously we're getting a lot from alcohol sales, beer sales, and that. But how much of a family-friendly event is this?
100% family-friendly. We encourage they have the bounce houses. Double triple DJs be down there with their 10 to 12 inflatables. That's a whole afternoon. As a kid, going from bouncy to bouncy.
Just for kids?
Yeah, we'll see. We get one of our members sneak over there once in a while. But no, it's just great. You have something for everybody down there. And you know, that playground is getting close to being done down there. So come on down and see that. I know we've been a big part of that, helping out. But just being part of the community, it's NMU Welcome Back weekend. Like she said, getting towards the end of the summer here. But again, you're supporting the community, and that's what it comes down to.
Sure. So where can people go if they want to find out more about it?
Yeah, so our website, marquettewestrotary.org, our Facebook page as well. And we're looking for volunteers still for helping. The beer tent, the token tent, a few other cleanup areas. 3-4 hour shifts, just go on Upers United. We have it on there. Get a hold of us on social media as well. Again, we welcome, and we've had a lot of members join our club by volunteering at this festival. So it may be something that may fit for you. You know, maybe we'll see you down there.
Yeah, maybe. You might want to bet on it, actually.
And one thing,
it sounds like a lot of fun.
And it is free. That's, you know, the inflatables do cost for kids, but for the music, we're bringing this to community, and that's all free, no tickets or anything. Get in.
Sounds good to me.
It does.
All right. Brian, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Looking forward to it as well.
Right.
All right. Coming up, Mike Ludlum has your look at sports after the break. He has a preview of Norway's football team as they prepare for their upcoming school season.
What makes our team work so damn well together?
It's the things we have in common.
FBI!
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 Let's all take a deep breath.
Consider all of us a family.
The FBI's return October 15th, part of CBS Premiere Week on CBS.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
Home for CBS is WZMQ 19.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes, we're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
Come on down to Outdoor Man.
When do I get to shoot the crossbows?
We're breaking the rules.
So you're 13, I don't even think it's legal. So we should do it after lunch.
Our camping department is intense.
Set it up in 30 seconds flat. And take it down even faster.
And we're always family friendly.
He's adorable.
Listen, we found a bear cub in here.
Been nice knowing you, Baxter.
Outdoor Man is open for business on Last Man Standing.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. 11 high schools sent runners to Alger County for the first cross-country meet of the Upper Peninsula season. The Larissa Varty Invitational took place at the Valley Spur Ski Trails. 45 runners took off from the start, a quick downhill section followed by a right turn. It didn't take long for the leaders to establish themselves toward the front of the pack. By the time the runners started finishing the first loop, Munising's Danny Goss had a decent lead, followed by his Mustangs teammate Trevor Nolan, and 3 others were in the first pack. Now, in case you don't remember in the previous century, Baseball Hall of Famer Yogi Berra once said, if you get to a fork in the road, take it. There's the fork. Guess it works for cross country as well. Danny Goss pulled away from the pack and crossed the finish line in 16 minutes 58 seconds. The Mustangs' Trevor Nolan was the runner-up in 17:54. Taking a look at the results, third place, Cannon Kunze of Stevenson, followed by Weston Knopf of North Central and Dakota Taylor of Engadine in just over 19 minutes. Team scores, Mustangs take it with 52. Escanaba was second, followed by Manistee, Stevenson, and Forest Park. We'll catch up with the 34 girls completing the first downhill and making a right turn from their point of view, going into the woods. Stevenson's Faith Kappert was in the lead going into the second loop. There she is, but she faded back just a little bit. And at the 2.5-mile mark, it was a tight battle. The ending actually was very close between Escanaba's Alicia Mabey and Engadin's Molly McNamara. The Engadine coach gets points for a positive attitude, but it was Escanaba's Alicia Mabey crossing the line about a half second ahead of Engadine's Molly McNamara. Stevenson's Faith Kappert was third. Looking at the results here, in fourth place, Hope Veroni of North Central in 22:33 and Winley Brandt of Menominee in 22:44. Yes, I like how the numbers lined up between 22:33 and 44. The girls' results: Stevenson, your winner, with 89 points. North Central second. Then it was Munising, Menominee, and Rapid River. Turning to football, the Norway Knights football team had high expectations last season, hoping to get by the North Central Jets and Pickford Panthers and reign supreme in the 8-player division. Several key injuries to starters, though, hurt their chances a bit, but they still managed to beat North Central, share a conference championship, and finish with an 8-3 record after winning a playoff game. This year, hopes rest on several skilled players and lineman Maddox Birkland.
Evan Maddox in the middle of the line is huge. I mean, he's a great football player, so I think that the Norway Knights are going to have to really use him, settle behind him, run the ball right behind him. We're going to have to run the ball in order to establish our passing game, and once we get our passing game going, we're going to be a really tough team to beat.
I'm going to be a dual threat guy. I'm going to be running the ball, catching the ball. Defensively, I'm going to be guarding receivers, keying the running back. I'm going to be doing a lot. I'll be all over the field. I'll just be doing whatever I'm told and doing what's best for the team to help us win.
Smart 44-yard line, Norway territory, back to throw.
Kramer missed last season because of a broken leg. Norway opens the season Friday, August 30th at Stevenson. And the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference preseason women's soccer poll is out, and NMU leads the list by just a hair over Grand Valley State, and Michigan Tech is slated to finish in 6th place this season. Both teams open on the road in the state of Minnesota.
All right.
That's all from here.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Mike. And we will have one more burst of summer temperatures? Air will tell you when we come back in the Outlook.
Need to get from point A to point B quickly, efficiently, safely? The Marquette County Transit Authority is your ticket to ride. Friendly drivers operate clean, blue and white buses throughout Marquette County 365 days a year. Seniors 60+ ride free every Wednesday. For information about routes and tickets, click on marktran.com. We keep you moving. Marquette Transit. Bucko's Party Store, where the party starts. They're your party store and more in Calumet. They have a great selection of snacks, frozen food, craft beers, and top shelf liquor. When the winter chill gets to you, keep warm and in style with Keweenaw alpaca gear.
Save your bucks at Bucko's!
Bucko's Party Store, open 7 days a week from 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. on 5th Street in Calumet.
Tonight, key moments from President Biden's speech at the Democratic National Convention, plus what to expect tonight from former President Barack Obama.
Then Eye on America. How do you rebuild a neighborhood divided by a major highway on the CBS Evening News?
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
Current temperatures in the 60s and some 70s hanging out there. We've got clear conditions for the most part. You could see some fog this evening rolling into your Wednesday morning, but those roads should be nice and dry. We'll see sunshine again on Thursday. If you're looking at a fishing forecast brought to you by Blades Bait and Tackle, my friends, you've got very cold temperatures in the morning, but a lot of sunshine for the rest of the day.
Sounds good. Thanks, Air. And in Dickinson County, the Iron Mountain Police and Fire Departments are getting ready for their annual golf tournament. This year's tournament is at the Pine Grove Country Club on September 15th. It's a four-man scramble aimed at raising funds for a scholarship program helping Iron Mountain students pursue their education in either criminal justice or fire science. One school liaison officer, an Iron Mountain graduate himself, is encouraging Iron Mountain students to serve their community.
Love to see, more people coming back to the area. I myself came back to the area. I'm an Iron Mountain graduate. We would love to see more kids looking for jobs as far as becoming a police officer or becoming a firefighter here at the Iron Mountain Police Department Fire Department.
The deadline to sign up for the tournament is September 8th. We'll have the full story tonight at 11:10 Central. We'll see you then.